the Dodge in the 44. Red man, can't you learn it? Hey, won't you learn it? Hey, man, can't you learn it? Hey, won't you learn it? Whoa, I've been out east and where, believe I liked Alabama that best. I've been out east, been way out west. I believe I like Obama that best. I got a gal in every town that didn't want to see her till the sun went down. I got a gal in every town didn't want to see her on that town. I don't know, but I've been so Susie had Billy Roll. I don't know, but I've been so.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Ain't no need of me waiting so hard. And I got a gal in the white folk yard. And boy, I'm living. Hey, boy, I'm living. Boy, I'm living. Whoop.
All right.
Oh, she killed the chicken and saved me head. Think I'm waking. I'm at home in the bed. Boy, I'm sleeping. Boy, I'm sleeping. Sleeping easy. Sleeping easy. Oh, she killed the chicken. She saved me feet. Think I'm waking. That's low in the street. Living them up. Having a good time with the other women. Yeah, talk about the big chick whooping that in your hood. That's where she left no bees on me. Oh, me. Oh, me.
Whoa, quit the knee. Up and down that M&O lining track with a 44. Who track bug jump? The railers go. Who track bug jump? Anybody got? Susie wears a red dress, Mary wears a blue. Yon comes Susie in a yellow dress. Now think what you can do. See? Now that man's mind moves to that woman. See? And so then he would perhaps follow it up now that he's got your mind away from what you're doing. And the guys then would perhaps laugh and shout and, get all jovial at that point. Birmingham ain't no ham at all. You ought to see that ham of my gal draw. What is it? Get out and boss that sing dirty, sing dirty. I got a gal live behind the jail. She got up on the door. She got the cart for sale. I throw it over. I throw it over. Ball go to Little Rock. Back it up. Get down. Ball go to Little Rock. Ah! Whoa, Susie, don't you know I can make your belly grow, Susie? All right. Don't you know I can make your belly grow? What about that, John?
All right.
You said I can't make a belly grow. What about that?
Some good stuff. All right.
Reading a little cat down your stove, she roll her belly like she do her dough. Reading a little cat down your stove, she roll her belly, do her dough. Oh, boys pull together, oh, boys pull together.
When they get to talking that kind of talk, I don't care how downhard the man feel, he'll come back.
Yeah,
he'll come up.
Yeah.
And the both men are hollering, hey, cut out that talk. You knocked it too far. Knock it back.
Well, I wish my cat was blind so I could draw this striking line. Oh, boy, can't you line? Yeah, just a little bit.
If I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Hey, man, can't you line? Oh, boy, can't you line?
He both southern alien that don't do nothing but kill good men. He both southern alien don't do nothing but kill good men.
Mary, Martha, Luke, and John, all the good folk dead and gone. Mary and Martha, Luke and John, all those good folk dead and gone.
anytime you beg another man to set you free, you will never be free. Freedom is something that you have to do for yourself. Just like the white man in America brought about freedom for himself by letting the people who oppressed him and colonized him know that he was willing to pay the price. And until the American Negro lets the white man know that we are really ready and willing to pay the price that is necessary for freedom, our people will always be walking around here second-class citizens, or what you call 20th century slaves.
What price are you talking about, sir?
The price of freedom is death.
graffiti because I wasn't about it.
All right. You know it. What's up, man?
So when I got home, I seen writing on the train. I said, what's this stuff here, you know? These niggas doing their names big. I said, let me do one at least, you know, because I was, you know, down with art already. And I did me a piece, just, you know, for people in general to get to know who I am. I said, ooh, that look all right. Well, I'm going to go every Sunday now. Next thing I know, I started getting better and better. And as I realized I knew to get better, I said, oh, man, I'm going to bring out the computer rock. And then that's when I really got loose, because then niggas are saying, yo, who's that guy? Then one day, these news reporter people was on the train station. We was going by, and we seen them. We seen them filming our whole car. We went up to them, and I remember I said, yo, who you think probably done that right there? You know, just to be curious to see what they say. And he said, I don't know, but whoever done it, that's some remarkable talent, you know. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I said, if I told you I did it, would you believe me? He said, I don't know, I can't say, but I believe so, because you don't never know what you can believe these days. So I said, well, I did. And then he said, I don't believe that, you only got one arm. I said, that don't mean nothing. I do things that people don't realize I can do with this, you know, being that I'm like this, you know. And then he said, I hear you then, Sonny. And then I said, well, I ain't no Sonny now. I just was asking a question, sir, you know, so that's all I wanted to know, to see how your feelings was about it.
Do you want to dance? What's up? Get some candy? Huh? Ain't get nothing? Straight up. Get some candy, man. You ain't got no chance? Oh. Hey, check it out. What you know? Check it out.
Gather out of stardust, earth dust, cloud dust, and splinters of hail, one handful of dream dust, not for sale. It's not enough to mourn and not enough to pray. Sackcloth and ashes anyhow, save for another day. The Lord God himself would hardly desire that men be burned to death and bless the fire. Send for the Pied Piper and let him pipe the rats away. Send for Robin Hood to clinch the anti-poverty campaign. Send for the fairy queen with a wave of the wand to make us all into princes and princesses. Send for King Arthur to bring the Holy Grail. Send for old man Moses to lay down the law. Send for Jesus to preach the Sermon on the Mount. Send for Dreyfus to cry, J'accuse. Send for dead blind Lemon to sing the B-flat blues. Send for Robespierre to scream, Ça ira, ça ira, ça ira. Send, God forbid he's not dead long enough, for Lumumba to cry, freedom now. Send for Lafayette and tell him, help, help me. Send for Denmark Vesey crying free, for Stinky saying, run a new flag up the mast, for old John Brown who knew slavery couldn't last. Send for Lenin. Don't you dare, he can't come here. Send for Trotsky. What? Don't confuse the issue, please. Send for Uncle Tom on his mighty knees. Send for Lincoln. Send for Grant. Send for Frederick Douglass, Garrison, Beecher, Lowell. Send for Harriet Tubman, old Sojourner Truth. Send for Marcus Garvey. What? Sufi. Who? Father Divine. Where? Du Bois. When? Malcolm. Oh, send for Stokely. No? Then send for Adam Powell on a non-subpoena day. Send for the Pied Piper to pipe our rats away. And if nobody comes, send for me. I've been scarred and battered, my hopes the wind done scattered. Snow has frizzed me, sun has baked me. Looks like between them they done tried to make me stop laughing, stop loving, stop living. But I don't care, I'm still here.
Christ is a nigger, beaten and black, oh, bear your back. Mary is his mother, mammy of the South, silence your mouth. God is his father, white master above, grant him your love. Most holy bastard of the bleeding mouth, nigger Christ on the cross of the South.
I, too, sing America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes, but I laugh and eat well and grow strong. Tomorrow I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody'll dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. Beautiful I am, and be ashamed. I, too, am America. My old mule, he's got a grin on his face. He's been a mule so long, he's forgot about his race. I'm like that old mule, black and don't give a damn. You got to take me like I am.
Night of the 2 moons and the 17 stars. Night of the day before yesterday and the day after tomorrow. Night of the 4 songs unsung. Sorrow, 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 sorrow.
I could tell you if I wanted to what makes me what I am. But I don't really want to, and you don't give a damn.
This next one is a killer, said Simple. This is a serious one. Out there on that beach, I got to thinking about how if I didn't have to write Jim Crow, I might go down home for my vacation. And I looked around out yonder at Orchard Beach, and almost everybody on the beach besides me and Joyce was speaking Italian or German or Yiddish or Spanish or Puerto Rican or something. Everything but English. So I got to thinking about how any one of them people could visit my home state down south and ride anywhere they wanted on the trains, except me. That's when I wrote this poem, which I will now read to you. Listen. I wonder how it can be that Greeks, Germans, Jews, Italians, Mexicans, and everybody but me down south can ride in the trains and streetcars and buses without any fusses. But when I come along, me, American as I can be, they got a sign up for me to ride behind, colored. My folks and my folks' folkses and their folkses before have been here 300 years or more. Yet any foreigner from Polish to Dutch rides anywhere he wants to on the train, and he's not subject to such treatments as my fellow men give me in this land of the free. Dixie, you ought to get wise and be civilized. Take down that colored sign for me to ride behind. And then I sign my name, Jesse B. Simple. How do you like that one? Did you write that yourself, or did Joyce help you? Every word of it I writ myself, said Simple. Joyce wanted me to change folkses and say peoples, but I didn't have an eraser. It would have been longer, too, but Joyce made me stop and go with her to get some hot dogs. That poem's long enough, I said. Not as long as Jim Crow, said Simple.
Thank you.